Employment services, networking programs, settlement services are provided for newcomers to Canada, PRs, or even Canadian citizens for free by many nonprofit organizations funded by the government. But why are these programs and services necessary? What value do they add? Today, my guest is Marilyn Sahai, who is the manager of employment-related services at Calgary Catholic Immigration Society. She will tell us about the free services that CCIS provides and also talk to us about the why behind the need of such services. Please welcome Marilyn Sahai. Hi, Marilyn.
Hi, Rube.
Pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much. Like I said in my intro, there are many organizations that are providing settlement services. They're providing employment services for newcomers who come to Canada or immigrants who are still PRs, and perhaps some are providing these services to Canadian citizens as well. So tell me, why are these services so important?
Okay. These services are important for all newcomers because we identify ourselves with the job that we have or the profession that we are in. Like I'm a doctor, I'm a nurse, I'm an engineer, I'm an accountant. That is what defines us, kind of. That's what we come with. And then when we come here, we feel very happy. Oh, I got to immigrate to Canada and I'm moving here and happy about it. And because we have lived a certain path, I'm talking mostly about skilled category people who move into Canada. So when we get that, we have already worked in our field for a certain period of time. And we know we have a certain lifestyle that we have lived. And so we expect this is going to be better. But when we come here we come with a imaginary or the movie, like what we saw in the movie, and we have an imagination about, okay, this is how life is going to be and how difficult it's going to be to get a job. I'm perfect, I'm excellent. I have met clients who come and tell me, I got my PR in 6 months since I applied. That means Canada needs me. And then why am I having difficulty in finding the job? And once they realize that, or they hit that wall of not getting their professional job or the level of the level of their profession from where they are coming, they lose that confidence and they start feeling, oh, maybe I'm not good enough, and that is why I'm not getting it. But that is not the case. We all have to start in a new place. It's like I love plants, and I find that when you replant a plant, it takes few days or a week or few months to come back again to life. And that's exactly how it is for newcomers, for all of us who move from one country to another country. So when you plan to come, like in CCIS, we have Settlement Online Pre-Arrival Program, which is provided to you in your country of origin. So you go through that program and understand it. It's basic. It kind of gives you that basic understanding. Okay, I have to be really prepared. It's a different environment, even different way of writing a resume, or different way of doing your interviews. What is the expectations of your employers? Everything is different from country to country. So when you come in here, you seamlessly integrate into CCIS's post-arrival program. So post-arrival, we have a lot of different services, which is for your settlement needs. It can be like finding a bank, because as I said, when you come in, you're new, you feel I can do it. But as soon as you hit that wall and you of not getting the job, you just go like as if you are in kindergarten. You don't know anything, and you feel confused, and you doubt yourself. Did I make the right choice? And that question goes to everything. Am I putting my kid in the right school? Am I going to the right bank? Are they giving me the right rates? Or have I decided to live in the right place? Everything is, you are doubting everything, all the decisions you're making.
As talking about this, many people came into my head. this is like, I'm thinking professionals who have moved here from India, from Pakistan. I have met so many people who've perhaps even gone into depression because they came with really high expectations. And when they came here, none of those were met because perhaps it's a completely and entirely a different culture.
Yes. Yeah. So for that reason, the environment that you get in, because what happens is we tend to go to an environment which we go to people from our own countries, and sometimes they are not giving you wrong information, but I think the information which they give is not the correct information for that time, because from the time, say if they came 20 years ago, things were different. But today, there are a lot of opportunities which are available, provided you take the right steps, have the right mentor, have the right training. And that is available, which was not available to the person who came 20 years ago. So for that reason, if you come in, and also it gives you an environment, the environment makes a difference for any newcomer. So when they come to our workshops, we run job search workshops and training programs. And there is an excellent program called Calgary, A New Chapter. That program gives you a lot of information which you require as a newcomer. And I like to invite everybody to come and attend our workshops or interact with us is for one reason. It gives you a feeling of community and inclusiveness. That is what is important, which is missing when we are new. I'll give you my own example. When I came 16 years ago, and we lived in downtown at that time on the 23rd floor, and it was a big glass windows that we had, and right in front was the building for Nexen Oil Company, the big company, and a lot of oil and gas companies. At that time, oil and gas was booming. Yet we felt, how do we cross from this glass barrier and the other glass barrier and get inside? I didn't know that. And so that is where these programs or these service providers come in. So when you come in, we help you do that. In our programs, like in our networking sessions that we have once in a month, a lot of employers come in to meet you. So you get that opportunity to meet employers right there and develop a relationship with them. They are open to discussion with them later on, in person, over phone, over email, over your LinkedIn. So that is available to you, provided you integrate into the community. And then you get like in our workshops, we have about between 12 to 15 people come in, and you get the opportunity to have developed these friendships for a long-term settlement in Canada, because you're new here, you don't know people. So it gives you that you all are going through the same journey, and that develops a bond for you. And plus you get mentors, plus you get community partners who come in. So there's a big network which helps you support in your settlement journey.
Yeah, loneliness is a huge issue for people when they first come in. And especially when you're coming from countries where huge family networks is a norm. And you come here and you're here by yourself. And if you don't even bring your family with you, if you're coming here by yourself or just you and your spouse, it gets very lonely. Especially in wintertime.
Yeah.
You're stuck indoors. My goodness. I can't even imagine how that must feel. But you're right. A lot of people that move to Canada come here. They may have their family here. They may have their friends here. They may have that network here. However, that network may not be informed about the latest updates, the latest programs and services that are available. So let's talk about the name Calgary Catholic Immigrant Services as well. So there's the word Catholic in it. And there is an assumption that you only help people in the Catholic faith. Is that true?
No, it is not. 1981 is when CCIS started, and it was started by the church in a basement. But since then, CCIS became big. Now we are number 2 in Canada, actually. And now it is a separate entity. It is not run by Catholic. It is a separate entity, but CCI has held on to that name, that history. That's a part of our history. But we take care of, we invite people from all walks, not only people who come in to avail services. If you come to CCIS, you will find people from all walks of, like everybody, interdenominational, from different cultures and different professions even, because you come in and you integrate and you find that maybe this is the change that you want to do. And for example, we have the ECW coordinator, Komal. She is from accounting background, but now she is changing. This is something which Canada helps you do it, or maybe you have a different passion in your life, and you can look into changing that as a professional. You can change your profession. Think about, okay, yeah, this is what I really like to do, and you can do it. So we do have people who have changed their profession and come to CCIS and practice settlement services.
Oh, wonderful. And when you say newcomers who come to you for your programs and services, how do you define newcomer?
For employment services, our mandate is to serve people who are permanent residents or refugees. So these are our mandates. However, under settlement services, we do have, we can provide limited services to citizens. However, we have 3 different training programs which are available for citizens also, provided you are like you have lost your job and you are currently receiving EI or have been receiving EI in the past 3 to 5 years. So that means I cannot say only these people can come. It is, what exactly are you coming for?
So how do people contact you? They find your information on your website?
When you receive your visa in your country of origin, at that time, they give you a list of all the services which are available. So if you go through the services, depending upon which province you are thinking of moving, there are services available and there are settlement service providers information available. And CCIS, as I said, provides settlement and online pre-arrival service. So already you get registered. You call in and say, okay, I'm moving to Alberta, and CCIS is the only service provider for all of Alberta for online pre-arrival service. So you can log in, and then you will know when you register with us and you talk to our counselors. They will navigate you through, what is the requirement under the employment and settlement services that we have. But if you are going to other provinces, you do get that information for other provinces too. So if you are this information is for people who are still in their country of origin, they have not moved in here. As soon as you get that letter and all the documents, look through these services which is available. But for those who are already here, yes, online, go to our website, or you can, we have our reception number 403-262-2006. That is the number you can call, and our receptionist, based on your need, will refer you to our intake officer, who will again assess your need and send you to either settlement or to employment.
I'll add all of that information in the caption as well. Can you update us about your next networking event? When is it, and how many people are you expecting? How many employers are you expecting in that event?
Okay, we conduct networking event every month. One networking event for professionals and one networking event for youth. However, the professionals are also invited to the youth networking event because, again, it gives you a chance. What is the intent is to meet more employers, right? So people come into both the networking events. So in April, We are going to have our networking event on 27th and 28th. However, Roop, I will definitely send you the timetable and the information about the coming networking events for the coming few months that we have. Every networking event, we have at least 14 to 15 employers join in. The last networking event in March that we had about 58 people come in, and out of it 14 were employers. So that that gives a lot of it gives the newcomers chance to meet employers, which is not possible otherwise. You get to ask them questions and connect with them even after that through LinkedIn. As soon as you tell these employers are our partners, and they are open to our clients communicating with them and asking them questions, and even getting hired if there is any position they like to hire. That is the Canadian way of hiring. We like to hire somebody whom we know.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yes, that is important. Yeah, that is important.
I'll put all that information about the networking events in the caption as well once you send it to me. Thank you so much, Marilyn. Is there anything that we missed that you wanted to talk about?
No, that's it. I would just encourage everybody to come and integrate, because integrating is not just finding a job. It is really getting into the community in whatever field. Ask your questions, be part of programs, your fears, your joys, your wins, everything. And that makes you successful in the new country. So come in.
Be a part of the community.
Yes. Yeah.
Because you're not alone. You're never alone. No, there's someone else going through the same troubles, same struggles, same challenges that you are. Yes. You just have to find them and work through those challenges together, and just makes the process easier.
That's correct. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Marilyn. I know I will get in touch with you again if I have more questions, but thank you for all the information that you've provided us today. I'll put most of that information in the caption as well. So for those of you watching, if they want to get in touch with CCIS, the website address is in the caption, as well as the networking events information is in the caption as well. So please do contact CCIS. And once again, thank you so much, Marilyn. You have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Ru.